Hi there, this is Sharon from Ruff Road RV Life. I'm out for a little walkabout with my pup Luna. We are sheltering here in Florida during the COVID-19. So I want to tell you about a little project we did in between our 2019 journey and our 2020 start that was stopped very soon. But we had a very nasty looking couch that had that awful fabric that you may have read about that flakes and comes apart. So we found us a really cool, my eyeglasses are fogging up. It is so humid out here in Florida. But we found a really nice triple recliner, wall hugger sofa. So here is our video of our install of that sofa. Okay, another project that we did while sitting stationary here visiting family in Florida is we ordered a new couch, a recliner sofa, because we had the wonderful years of the Flex Still bad fabric. And so this is, even though this looked brand new when we bought it a couple years ago, it has now digressed. So there's our couch. We've enjoyed it. It really is not that comfortable though, even though this part here will pull out right here and make it more of a L shape, but it's not the most comfortable couch. So we're in quite a bit of a mess right now, as any RV projects are. Our storage came out from under there and all our couch pillows. We had to move our table, and we're in the middle of laundry. So hey, what's a little bit more clutter on this wonderful breezy day? So we're going to be pulling this out now. Okay, we have already unbolted underneath here. There's just a few bolts, pretty easy to get out. And now we're going to move it out of the way.
All right, well, this is how you remove a couch with 110 pounds of dog helping you.
So we left some parts in here where we're just trying to figure things out. There was a lot more of trying to figure things out, not included in this video, but just to give you a little example. We have another thing to undo back here. If you're going to join the RV lifestyle, you'll need to be able to get along with your partner really well in these up close and personal projects. Oh, let me get off of it. Let me wait. You're leaving the seat belts in here, right?
Should, yes.
So the seat belts in the seat. Going down.
It should just fish through the seat, right?
Oh, it's caught. I see.
Well, it's mommy doing to your house.
All right, I'm ready.
We got it?
Yeah. Okay, we're free. Now, I think we're gonna have to hold the dog, because I don't think we can get out of it here with dogs.
Which way are you planning on taking this out?
I don't know. I thought it came apart.
I said it didn't.
Let's look.
Do the side pieces come off? Does this piece?
You can't take the top of it off?
Here, this way. Maybe we take the side arm off. You think that would help?
Yeah, because I don't think it's going to go out our door. Well, you could probably... No, I don't think you could do that.
Lift it up.
Where am I lifting it?
This way.
Look out, girls! Oh, no! Woo! Okay. It seems like you should be able to disassemble it. See, like you take these off. I mean, I know it's a pain in the butt, but see, this has got bolted on. If you take that off, that should come off, right? I know it's more work, but...
Well, that's what we got to do, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
I think.
So,
Well, we can't break it.
we have a little bit more disassembling to do
We think.
on this project because it's too big to go out our door. All right.
We'll start with the.
We're going to do a little bit more disassembling and be back in a minute.
Pieces.
We need that 3-inch block to make sure we're 3 inches from the wall. Yay! All right. Think it'll make it now?
Now will it fit through the door?
I don't know. Let's find out. Okay, as the other dog begins to scavenge, there may have been some crumbs back there. But we ended up having to take it all completely apart, which was just a few more bolts to unscrew. Come on, Luna. And so now we have pieces. We've got the back here. This is the seat. And the side is over here. And the braces are over there. So now we're just going to take this on out. And we'll have this part done.
You hold that up. I'll get this loaded.
All right, part 1 is going out. So
Part 2.
our dogs here are runners. Cute, but they like to take a good run if they get a chance. So we have to watch the door. Ah, watch your head when you remove your couch.
2 frame pieces. Whatever else you got.
Okay, now we're working on the L part of the couch.
The hell part of the couch.
Yes.
It's not the L part, it's the hell part.
Because it was stuck. We finally got it loose, but now we can't figure out how it's bolted in. So we're still unbolting bolts. But as a side note, do check your window screws. So down amongst the wires down here, I found 3 screws that go to our window right there. So right there. Anyway, we'll have to tighten those back in. All right, so back to the project. Woo! So this is a good visual of the plethora of fabric that Flex Steel was using. This part of our couch was hardly ever used. This is what our entire couch looked like when we bought it. Nice, huh? And then it very soon just disintegrated. We can't use the S word.
Oh.
It very soon just flaked and peeled and just became an ugly mess. So, fortunately, they're not using that fabric anymore, and people who bought their RVs are a lot older, don't have this problem, but those of us in the 2013 era, we got it. So
I think it was from 2007, 2008 to 2013 that was the bad years.
yeah, very bad years. So our chairs were already showing it when we purchased this, but I was like, we can get seat covers, it's cosmetic. We didn't know at the time that this was a problem. In order to get this piece out, we had to cut and to demolish it because we couldn't see how to break it down. So we got it out. I cut the side off, and we found these screws that are holding this plywood on. So hopefully that's going to help us get the back part that won't fit through our door off. But meanwhile, the girls are certainly upset today. We have everything in disarray. Luna has decided this is a safe place. Remember I was talking about the screws that were missing? Look, screw is missing there. We just put one here. We just put one there, but there's no screws like on this side of the window. And this part was coming out, and we always had a draft here, and that's why. And then look what I just found down here with the dog hair and everything. 5 screws in behind all those wires.
Yeah, if you try to put one in here, it doesn't grab nothing. At least it didn't a minute ago. Let's see if it does now. Yes, it did. Okay.
All right. Well, and there's one missing there. So, yeah, things.
See, that did nothing.
You can't get it to screw in there?
Nope, it just flopped right in there. So there's nothing behind that screw.
Check another screw, though, because that might have been a screw to something else.
No, it just fell into empty space.
Okay, well.
I know what that feeling's
So
like.
there you go. And back to our project. So we have our couch out. We had to disassemble it. So good thing we weren't planning on trying to have someone use it, because that's what it looks like right there. We had to cut it to pieces to get it out the door. It just would not go out. Another thing that we noticed when we went to move the subwoofer.
Yeah, a lot of subwoofers that I've seen, you know, they have a plug and they plug in, but not this one. This one here has the wires cut, stripped back, and then they're connected like that.
Yeah.
I don't know, you know.
Makes it a little bit more of a project. So, project done. Got to clean up our mess, put things back away, put tools away, clean our area up, and get ready for our new couch tomorrow. Okay, so here is the situation after we removed our sofa. The dogs are enjoying the space. But our new sofa is here, and we'll be installing that today. And then all these piles of things will have to go somewhere from the storage that we had under our couch that we will no longer have now. But that's all good. More purging ahead. Okay. So here is one of the boxes. Is it 3 boxes like this?
3 boxes like this.
Yes.
This is an 80-inch triple recliner sofa.
Right.
From RecPro.
All right, so we're about to put that right there. Right in our little cubby hole right there. Okay, here's the unveiling. And we think this is the right-hand corner.
I think.
Yes.
RAF,
we don't really know. It just says RAF 29.
And the other one says LAF.
So we'll see. All right, I think I might need assist.
Take this inside here.
Okay, so after it's out of the box, this is what you have.
You have the bottom base, and then you have this top. This slot slides into here.
Okay.
And locks. That's my guess because it's got a locky thing here.
All right,
so
a locky thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my guess. So.
Okay, here is the first set. It's the right-hand side. So we have to slide this part into the bottom. Looks pretty straightforward. Okay, we have 2 sections in. We have 1 more section to go. I think we're going to put these together before we add the 3rd section. The dogs are upset. They're blocked up. You'll hear them whining. But anyway, it's surprisingly light. Like, this whole unit weighs 247 pounds, and I was a little bit surprised with that. But in sections like they come in 6 pieces. It's not that bad. So, good to know. The bags that they come in are really, really nice. We're trying to figure out what we can repurpose them for. All right, and we're going to get this thing put together. Okay, we have our first one put together, and we're just filling in the bolt holes that bolted our previous couch down, just because we don't want those holes there. Now these we can't bolt down because it voids a warranty. I'm not sure why. I guess they don't want to mess up the structure.
It's not going to go in all the way. Is that all right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that going to be a problem?
As long as it's not in the way of our mechanism.
Yeah, no.
Next, we'll add silicone seal for moisture protection so we don't get moisture from up under our slide out. So these things right here, there's two of them, and they will slide into these little grooves, and you just slide it back. Easy breezy. I say easy breezy, but a headlamp will be needed for this project. Headlamp. Okay, you may have things that were under your previous couch that are in the way, like the speaker, so we're having to cut the wire of the speaker and we'll have to rewire it because it's hardwired in. Anyway, you can unplug it. So, as soon as we do that, we'll get our third piece in, well, our fifth and sixth piece, our third section in, and we'll put it right here. Okay, our holes are patched, our speaker wire is disconnected, and Mr. D is bringing in the last sections to complete our 80-inch triple recliner sofa. So excited. Need my headlamp. In case you're wondering which one we got the RecPro Charles 80-inch triple RV wall hugger recliner sofa with drop-down console in putty, and the prices at the time was $1,129, so about $1,100. You can find coupons on the internet, so look and see. You might be able to save a couple $100 or a little bit off that amount, at least enough to cover tax. Go back and down. All right, there we go. I'll slide her back and see how she looks. Woo, breaking my neck.
Ready?
Yep. Ooh, this came apart.
What?
Guess it wasn't in.
Where? Guess that wasn't in, was it?
They look like they're in. It looks
See,
like
this is a gap here. This has got to go either forward. I think this has got to go forward.
yeah, pull this forward.
Yeah. Yeah. That's locked in.
Because it's locked in, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's in. Yeah. Okay. So try to shove it back and see. Maybe it just came undone when you moved it.
Yeah, because I think it's not much.
Yeah. Okay. I think we got it.
It's not much.
Apparently they come apart easily. And that one's going to come apart if you do it that way.
It did.
Yep. You got to do them together. Okay, pick this up and just put it back over. You should be okay. There. Okay. I think that's good. So we have to be very careful how we
Just got to push it like here.
Okay. I'll push back here. Well, if there's one thing we've learned in RV life is nothing ever goes according to plan. So what happened in this video was we had bolts that wouldn't come out. The one part of the couch got caught up. But the easiest part was installing the new couch. Taking out the old couch, that was the challenging part.
See if you can get it to recline.
I don't know. I don't know how to use it though. And plus I got that there. Try to recline it here. Don't you just pull? There.
Oh, plenty of room.
Am I hitting the back?
Uh-oh.
And these are wall huggers.
We could go back a little farther even.
This is nice. I like
Let me
it.
sit. Ah.
This is nice.
It's better than the couch that came with it.
Yep.
Hey.
High five. Okay. High five. Another Rough Road project in the books. Nice. I like it. Okay, now I got to figure out what to do with all this stuff. Okay, so this project is done. You can check out some of our other projects. We have had a roof tear repair. We have had a bathroom sink install. This one I was very apprehensive about because I thought the couch would overpower the space in the RV. I was concerned about the weight on the slide, and we had a hard time choosing a color. So let me address each one of those things. First, color. RecPro will send you swatches of color, and they're pretty good size. They're about this size, and you can determine which color is best for your coach. We also went online. You can go online and look them up and see them actually installed in RVs. Makes a big difference with the lighting and all that sort of thing. The second thing that I was concerned about was the weight. The weight on our slide out, because it is in our slide out alcove. But I did some research through Rev Group, and I did discover that we were well within our weight limit for that slide out, even at 246 pounds, which I thought that was a lot for a couch. And then the third thing is I was worried that it would overpower our space. But in fact, it complements the space. It makes it look more like a home, and we actually have more floor space than we did before. So that all worked out. Now, one thing you won't see in a lot of these pictures, the middle section of this recliner sofa folds down and has 2 cup holders. So we leave that down most of the time. But it's great when company comes, we just pop it back up and we have 3 seats. One tip that we learned, be careful when you're moving this couch because it will come unclipped. Now, we did not read the directions. We didn't see the directions till after the project was over. I am a direction reader, so I did check for directions, but Gary is just like, nah, we can figure it out. And it was pretty straightforward, so it really wasn't a problem. But maybe directions would have helped us out in that. And then we didn't read them after, so I don't know. But it's still together, so no problem. Just know initially when you're getting it set up, make sure you're careful with it, move it as one unit, or they will come apart. So this is Sharon with Rough Road RV Life. We like looking at freedom. we're still here kind of hanging out, but getting ready to restart our 2020 journey. So if you want to follow along, see what we're up to, see where we go ahead and subscribe to follow the journey. Click like, subscribe, comment, ask a question, and we'll be happy to answer any questions that you may have about RV life and RV travel. So we'll see you in the next video. Safe travels.